Dear school leader, I would like to congratulate you for being a part of Education Revolution. This move is a welcome step towards beginning a new journey into the future. To smoothen out the transition phase and to ensure that parents, teachers, and students seamlessly adapt to the virtual learning environment, it is essential to follow a few simple steps. So, are you with me? Let's get set and go. Even before we begin, it's time to get ready. The key to success lies in communicating, training, and collaborating with the key players. The key players being the leadership team comprising of principal and SPOC, the helpline team, the teachers, parents, and students. Once we have identified the key players, let's begin with training the principal and SPOC, arranging a technology training for them, followed by establishing a helpline. A helpline comprising of admin in charges and technically sound teachers. Let's begin with step number one, creating awareness. Online schooling is a new experience for parents. It is essential to create awareness among them regarding the need for online schooling in the current scenario. We can do this by sharing messages and videos on WhatsApp groups. Step number two, planning. It is important for the school leaders to formulate a rollout strategy for the school. A well planned, staggered strategy will help the school provide a proper login support to the parents during the initial login. For school groups, the first time logins should be well spaced. For example, if the first school begins its login at 10 a.m., the second and third schools can begin at 12 noon and 2 p.m. respectively. Always begin with senior classes. Classes 8 to 10 can log in on the first 2 days, followed by classes 5, 6, and 7. Classes 1 to 4 can begin their login once the senior grades and teachers are comfortable with the virtual learning environment. Moving on to the next step. Step number 3, teachers training. It is very important for the teachers to understand the need of online teaching. Please help them alleviate their fears and give them confidence that they can shine even when they are teaching online. Teachers training should be in three major domains: technology, methodology, and pedagogy. Let's look at teachers training in little more detail. It is very essential that the teacher is familiar with the virtual learning environment. Teachers should be able to download app and log in using it when using a cell phone. Also, they should be able to use browser when using a laptop. Teachers should be familiar with all the features of the software. They should be able to confidently use the interactions and controls in a live classroom. Moreover, they should be able to create and edit simple presentations and documents. They should be able to upload and download files for use in a virtual learning environment. Moving on to the next domain, methodology. Teachers should understand the need for blended learning. They should be able to plan lessons for online classes. Classroom engagement techniques are also very vital to keep the classes lively. Pedagogy is all about lesson designing, designing assignments, and designing assessments. A child spends very little time with the teachers in an online class. Thus, it becomes very essential for the teachers to design a complete learning environment where the child's time at home is also utilized productively. A child moves from being completely dependent on the teacher to being a more independent learner. Let me share a few more tips for teachers. Keep the teachers motivated by sharing videos with them on how to ace teaching on online environment. Train them on how they should help the students. Please share login IDs with them at least 3 days before the launch so that they are able to explore the platform. Principals and Spock have to be available during this time to help the teachers. It is also very beneficial to form teacher groups. Ask the teachers to take demo lessons while exploring the features of the software. A principal is an instructional leader. A principal should lead the change by setting examples for the teacher. Let's move to the next step. Step number 4, scheduling. All of us are aware that the learning experience in a virtual learning environment is different from that of a real classroom. Virtual learning environment has its own challenges. For instance, there can be only one device at home that can be shared among 3 to 4 siblings for study. Moreover, it is not advisable to expose children to prolonged screen time. Thus, it becomes very essential for school leaders to make a feasible and effective timetable. The duration of online classes for the students should not exceed the recommended time. The recommended time for pre-primary students is 1 hour, while primary and middle school students can attend online classes for 2 to 3 hours, and high school students can attend online classes for 4 to 5 hours. Step number 5, login and schedule verification. Once you receive the login IDs and cloud ID from member, please request the teachers to verify the logins of the students. They should check if the students are able to join the classrooms as per the schedule. In case of any difficulty, kindly inform the admin or Spock. Moving on to the next step. Step number 6, sharing access codes. Once all the login IDs are verified, it is time to share the credentials and cloud ID with the parents. Encourage the parents to download Member Virtual Learning app and also help them log in. Invite them for a trial login at a scheduled time. Encourage the parents to be cooperative and guide them through the login process. Step number 7, trial run. Once the credentials and cloud ID is shared with the parents, the teacher can invite the parents as well as students for informal interactions. The class teacher can guide the students and parents, ensuring that every student is able to log in and has a working microphone. During the trial run, the Spock and the support team can help the teachers and the parents. Finally, step number 8, the launch. It's time for the big day. The school has already followed the 7 steps. The school can now commence as per the plan and schedule. The school support team and principal can work together to ensure a smooth run. What you see forth is the on-roading strategy at a glance. Thank you, dear school leaders. If you have any questions or queries, you can find me at support@mimber.co. So happy learning and sharing.